But talking about libations, I think that's a perfect segue into talking about, obviously, Cody Rhodes, who I know you guys talk about all the time. You guys have done an awesome rendition as well, the original Kingdom. But just, I want to say, just as somebody who's kind of come up behind you guys and has been an admirer of you before I started doing this, you guys keep crushing it. And you hear that song all the time. And just as friends, like, I'm always excited when I'm hearing that song out and just being able to hit Justin up and you guys and just be like, guys, congratulations. Like, this is at WrestleMania now. This is here. This is everywhere. Just like, you guys deserve all the credit in the world for that.
Well, thank you so much. Honestly, much appreciated for all that love. It's always got to go back to Cody or Matt or Mike or Nick. Those guys have kept us in the loop for forever. So, like, I will put Matt over. I've done it on every podcast. I'll put Matt over till the end of time. When Cody left, he put out a tweet and we asked Matt if he could get us in touch with him. We got in touch with him. We did the song, and he's used it every day since he left WWE in 2016. No, to see where it's gone, man, all the memes, all the TikToks, you know, we're on ESPN now. Again, we're riding this dude's coattails. It's a killer song, man. We dove in as fans and just, we followed him to the end, you know. It's not the end yet, but that line was big because of how big of fans. I always wanted to be a wrestler if I couldn't be a rock star, you know, and I'm not that either. I'm an administrator at a high school, but if you know, if sports didn't work out or the rock star thing didn't work out, it was like, I always wanted to be a wrestler. So you study what you love. I studied music, I studied wrestling, I studied sports. We followed Cody every step of the way. We were very, very entertained, and we were very displeased with where he was going on his way out. We were kind of on our way out, and we're not having a lot of success. Matt gave us a lifeline with radio. Right there, when SmackDown Live happened, we got a run at radio with him, and it gave us a little bit of, it landed the Cody thing, and here we are now. And the opportunities, I will say, are not done yet. We're still getting some of the coolest shit in the world that I can't go into until everything is, all the T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted. But there's more stuff coming with this tune, and it's really, really fun to be a part of it. Never thank all those guys enough.
And you see all the things that have gone on with it. Like, even now there's someone standing outside of WrestleMania. I forget which WrestleMania it was, but they were jamming it on saxophone. And
Oh, I love
are
that
walking
guy.
past.
Josh. Yeah. I probably butchered his name now. It's probably Jeff. But no, that dude on Twitter, man, he does a lot of covers, but he nailed Kingdom, man. And we put that over any chance that we get. That dude's a badass.
I love that. And also, with that song, you're talking about all these things that it's done, and you guys are always putting over people that are doing everything with your music. It's not like the song lives just in WWE or just with Cody. Like, you guys are always seeing what people are doing with it and just sharing that out. What does it mean for you to be able to, in all these different eras, be able to have your music that people are just like, man, this was part of my childhood, this is part of me as a grown-up, and I'm able to just see that music move to all these different places?
Yep. Just going back to 8 or 9-year-old Zack, you know, if I wasn't in music, if I wasn't in sports, if I wasn't in wrestling, this song has gotten me back on the road as an artist. And it's gotten me in so many sports venues because the song is just bigger than wrestling. The guy that pitched in the World Series, Tommy Calney, uses it for his walkout song for the Yankees coming out of the bullpen. So I'm getting played at fucking Yankee Stadium, everybody there, and they do the whoa and everything. My buddy, he's a groundskeeper at Wrigley Field, and he sent me videos, and I don't even think he knew about Kingdom, but he's just like, hey, this is my boy. I played Little League with the groundskeeper. He's got a brother that played in the league as well, but he just would send me pictures or videos of when he's working on Wrigley Field, he's playing I Came to Play. Just because it's like, this is insane how just I couldn't be a wrestler, I couldn't be a rock star, I couldn't whatever, and now all my stuff has been played at some of the most famous stadiums in the world. It's too cool, man. Not to mention, like, France, the France reaction to Kingdom is probably the coolest thing that's ever happened in my life. Honestly, I wasn't there, but that was the loudest anybody's ever been for that tune. It was too cool.
And you're seeing all these different places across the globe just going crazy for it too. And Cody is all synced up for it. You guys are all synced up for it. Like everything is just there's so much life left in it. And you think of themes throughout the years. You think of music that's followed wrestlers throughout the years. But this one continues to take on new life everywhere it goes. Now we're in this different era of wrestling altogether where you have all these different companies. You have WWE just rocking and rolling like they're doing. You have someone like this would have never been heard of in the past either, of somebody coming back to WWE and having this music that's traveled with them all over, from Ring of Honor to AEW to all these different places, and then all of a sudden comes back into WWE. It's like when you think of the modern tale of wrestling and you think of a wrestler going to all these places and coming back, I think sometimes you'll get fans thinking like, oh, there is this tribalism with even wrestlers when we know it's not there. But you're starting to see these stories that can be told of a wrestler, just not throughout one company, but from company to company. And the music, that's why it's so special to see from my perspective too. That's part of their story, and it tells different parts of his story depending on where he is and what he's done. That's crazy too.
Yeah, for sure. I give props to the new ownership across the land, like put Triple H over on a podcast, but like to give the guys their names when they leave there, how big of a deal is that? Like you build your brand and then, you worked your whole life to get this career and get up to that company and become this product for them. And then, you're fired, you're released, or you walk away and you have that brand and they're like, you can't use it anymore. That's got to be the most terrifying thing in the world. I'm glad that they're letting them use their names and build off of what they already have. And I'm also glad that they're kind of are releasing some of this licensing stronghold that they had forever. I think Edge being the biggest star and getting Alter Bridge over there, it's Alter Bridge's song, so they could take it probably wherever, but I think that was licensed out to WWE for a very long time. And Cody, again, if Cody doesn't do well, then we're not involved and we're back home just being fans again. So props to him forever for becoming this megastar and doing everything he said he was going to do. But yeah, more props to just kind of where the world of wrestling is at and letting guys live on what the careers they're trying to do. That's the bigger thing, I think, here.